What's up, guys? WoJt0n here with your battle for today. Apologies for not really getting any battles out. I currently am unable to battle on my DS. I got a new router, and nothing I do to make the DS connect to the router work, so I gotta talk to Nintendo about that. But anyway, so yeah, I've been lenient on my battle uploads because I have such a small inventory right now. I only think I have about 8 backed up right now. But I thought you guys deserved a battle by now, so I found this PU battle against WoJt0n, so let's get right into it because the battle's already started without us. I lead off with my Articuno, he leads off with an Electabuzz, and I think this was before, I think Electabuzz is technically now NU, so that, yeah, this was back when Electabuzz was considered PU, or whatever. PU is such a confusing tier, but it's so fun. I roar out, he brings in his Volbeat, I roar him into his Sandshrew, which, in hindsight of how this battle goes, I kind of wish that Volbeat actually stayed and I could have dealt with him early on, but anyway, I Toxic the Sandshrew, and if you're wondering what this Articuno is, it's a defensive set with Toxic, Roost, Ice Beam, and Roar. So it's kind of like a roaring set, except I don't really have any rocks. I could set up rocks, but I don't think I have rocks on this team. But anyway, he did set up his rocks. Speaking of rocks, he set up his. So in comes Electabuzz again, and I see that he probably does Sandshrews and like other smaller Pokemon that's probably Eviolite in the PU tier don't have any real attack moves. They're made to like set up rocks or spikes or something and then get the hell out. So I predicted him to switch out, so I went for the Rooster, cover all the damage, and he just goes right back to Electabuzz and Volt switches out again and takes me right back down to I think the same HP. I don't think so. I think I'm a little less this time, but anyway, I think he predicted the Toxic and went back into Sandshrew to take it. So I'm thinking maybe I should go for the Ice Beam and do some damage, or maybe I should go for the Roost to recover this damage, which I just do decide to go for the Roost, because I'm thinking, okay, he's going to want to switch out. I doubt this Sandshrew has anything that can hit me that hard, especially being Sandshrew, who's more of a physical attacker, and I'm physically defensive. But no, he sets up the Sunny Day, and I soon realized that this is a Sunny Day team in PU, that I think only 1 or 2 Pokemon, yeah, 2 Pokemon I can think of right now actually uses Sun, so it's kind of interesting to me. He actually has a team built, unlike my guys, which is a bunch of guys I want to say, I want to use you, and I threw them on a team. So this one actually has a theme or a actual synergy, so I go for the Toxic, it misses on the Charmeleon, he's going to go for the Ancient Power, and because of Sun boosted and I'm more physically defensive, it says Special Defensive, it does a lot of damage to this Articuno. But I roar him out because I'm like, no, Charmeleon, get out of here, the sun's up. So in comes in Sandshrew again, holy crap, I want to get rid of this thing, so I think I finally go for the Ice Beam here. I know I do eventually, yes I do, I finally go for the Ice Beam to see if I can kill this thing off. And I don't know if he's not Eviolite, or if I'm just more powerful than I thought I was, or Sandshrew is more frail than I thought it was. Something happened there, I'm not too sure, but Ice Beam actually does take him out. Maybe he's not Eviolite, but it'd be kind of weird if he wasn't, but in comes the Unpheasant. He's going to go for the Steel Wing, but like I said, I am physically defensive, so I am going to be able to take this Steel Wing, but just barely with 15. And he actually gets the defense boost, like what the hell. Anyway, I'm going to Roost up. I roosted actually thinking I was going to die. I don't know why I thought I was going to die from an Unpheasant, but I thought it was. So I Roost up, I get back up to 176 HP, and Sunlight's gone, thankfully. I get my leftovers. I'm caught up with the battle now. I can't believe that, I'm caught up. Anyway, he's going to U-turn out of here. Not going to do a whole heck of a lot because not very effective. I'm defensive, bulky, all that. Anyway, he's going to go back into his Electabuzz, which I think he's going to go for his Volt Switch after I go for an Ice Beam, which I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to go for Toxic because he might bring in... Well, actually, anything would have been Toxified, but I'm like, okay, I just want to hit something with an Ice Beam. I want to do some damage. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt and take me out because, like I said, I'm physically defensive, not specially defensive. So yeah, Articuno's down, but he did a lot. He was controlling the battle for a while, I must say. Anyway, I bring in Wormadam so I can avoid the electric type moves. So he can't Volt Switch out, so he has the hard switch, and he's gonna go into his Unpheasant. He predicts the Earthquake, but I predict him, and I go for the Rock Blast, and oh my god, I squealed like a little girl when I predicted this right. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did what I predicted you to actually do. And I got 2 crits here, which I think kind of mattered here. So I take down the Unpheasant. I'm like, I'm happy I took down an Unpheasant. Okay. It's like a soulless victory or something. Yeah, I took down an Unpheasant. Anyway, here comes the Cherrim, probably the star of this team. Cherrim's always the star of a Sunny Day team in the lower tiers. So, Flower Gift activates. I'm now fearing some move, but I go for the Toxic, which actually does come into play a little bit later on. But sadly, Wormadam here is not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot now. I think Weather Ball comes in now, or Sucker, which I try to go for. I predict the Weather Ball and go for the Sucker Punch. But no, he goes for the Nature Power, which doesn't count because Nature Power doesn't really become a move, and oh, I hate those technicals. Anyway, so Earthquake doesn't do much to my Wormadam because I think I'm Part Ground? Am I Bug Ground or Bug Rock? I'm not too sure. What is Wormadam? At least this form. Anyway, finally goes for the Weather Ball and takes me out. Ooh, excuse me, but I'm just waiting for the battle to continue. I should have sped this up a little bit. Boring! You're boring! Anyway, I'm gonna go into Dragonair. Don't know what he was too fearing. Maybe he thought I would have the Ice Beam. Maybe he thought I was a special attack. But no, I'm a physically attacking Dragonair with Dragon Dance. So he's gonna switch out. I'm gonna set up the Dragon Dance, which I like to do a lot. It's so funny how often I can set up a Dragon Dance I predict them to switch out. So Solar Power takes a little bit, but he turns out to be faster than me. Charmeleon faster than me. And after I set up a Dragon Dance, and it's enough to take me out with a Dragon Pulse. What? 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 I don't understand this. My mind was blown. It's still blown. If he was Scarf, then sure, I'll understand him outspeeding me, but then he shouldn't have enough power with Dragon Pulse to take me out, but then there's Solar Power, which probably boosts it, so... Oh, that was too much in his favor. Anyway, in comes the Volbeat, which seems to be specially defensive from my point, or that Giraffing is just too weak of a Pokemon. Go for the Thunderbolt because I know Volbeat's part flying, just see if I can do any more damage, but I think the bug part of him is taking that electricity pretty well. Plus, I think he is specially defensive bulky. I think he might be defensive bulky and special defensive bulky depending on how much he takes these hits. I think he's built to be just sit there and take hits and set up Sunny Day, use Moonlight. What else does this freaking Volbeat have? I think I remember him not having a single move except for U-turn. Maybe this was a different battle. Maybe I'm thinking that other Volbeat battle. Volbeats are interesting Pokemon. They can be used so interesting, but yeah, I guess his only attack is U-turn. He's gonna switch back into his Cherrim. I think I'm just gonna go for a Psychic, or that. I think he's gonna outspeed me and take out my Giraffing. Yeah, he's just gonna go for a Nature Power, Earthquake. Giraffing is so weak. I don't know why I keep using him. It's just a cool Pokemon, and I love his nickname. And Giraffing, why can't you be better? Anyway, Poison, Life Orb. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention this Cherrim's Life Orb? So go into my Shift Tree. And I'm thinking, okay, I could probably take a hit from, like, Earthquake or something, but no, he goes for the Weather Ball, and it's super effective. Somebody explain to me how Weather Ball works! I don't understand! Although a quick Cerebi search could probably tell me. But yeah, Weather Ball takes out my Shift Tree before I can do anything, but the combination of Poison and Life Orb takes out the Cherrim, so I'm like, whew. Glad that's over with, but he has his Volbeat. What else does he have? I'm gonna go in my Rapidash. Smoke, I love this guy. I love that it's gray fire and I call him Smoke. It's so cool. It goes for the Thunder Wave. So let's see, what does that give him? It gives him Sunny Day, Thunder Wave, Moonlight, and U-turn. So yeah, it's a interesting set for a Sunny Day team, which it works. It seems to be working. So want to recover my rocks damage or whatever attack. He's going to go for maybe U-turn. I was predicting him to go for the U-turn and just recover all that damage, but no, he goes for the Thunder Wave. I get paralyzed, and I go for the Flare Blitz next turn, take out that Volbeat, which only leaves him useless crit, which leaves him with the Electabuzz, but I don't know if Electabuzz is faster than Rapidash normally. I'm a speed invested Rapidash, but I'm paralyzed, so he's faster, and that's just going to take me out with a Thunderbolt, and that will be the game. So I could have won if I wasn't paralyzed, so he did do the right thing with Volbeat, and that won him the match. So good game, WoJt0n, and I will see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and wish me luck that I can fix my DS. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.